Alright, hello once again everyone, it is I, ILVG, back with yet another Monsters of Etheria video. This time around we are here for the holiday event this year in Monsters of Etheria, which as of right now has 6 out of the 8 total skins, the Merry skins as they are called this year. And those skins are for Kindite, as you can see here, Minnart, Ovelin, Carapinch, Cactikid, and Braybug. The other two Etherians getting skins will be Poigon and Crimortar. That will be coming out sometime soon, they say in around a week. Hopefully they don't overwork themselves, because I don't know what's going on in there, but I hope they're doing fine. But anyways, we're going to start off with basically the easiest ones. Give me a second, I did not have this set up at all. Alright, so basically this whole majority of the event here is going to start in the town, and you're going to want to talk to Alfred here, and he'll give you a task, and what that task does is it gives you basically 2 things to do, which will give you 2 skins, which will be Merry Kindite and Merry Minnart. And while you're sitting here in the town, you'll notice that there are these big presents everywhere, and what you do with those is you open them up, and you have a chance of getting Merry Carapinch in those gifts. Play a clip of me getting it, and there you go. Yeah, for the most part, you're probably just gonna get ornaments and whatever the other thing was, I don't remember, unless I can get it here, if I can open up the gift. Okay, I don't know, it was an ornament and some like shell, I don't know, but yeah, just keep opening up gifts and you have a chance of getting Merry Carapinch. And now, in order to help out with Alfred and help out with the presents and whatnot, you're going to want to make your way down to the beach and talk to Sally. And I'm pretty sure Sally is pretty relatively new on everyone's mind. With Solopsis, you have to talk to her. Simply just talk to Sally, give her the present, get the Etherian skin, that's it. That's literally it. There's not much else to do, you just talk to him, give him the present, move on. And that's exactly what we're going to do, we're going to move on and give Timmy his present. Timmy's present you don't automatically get, you're going to need to go onto the caves, I said onto, you're going to need to go into the caves. And you're going to want to mine a piece of coal. And then once you get that piece of coal, you're going to want to make your way to Timmy, found around in Phoenix Gay's village next to one of the houses. But you don't want to talk to Timmy, you want to inspect the stocking that is next to him. Put the coal in the stocking, you get Merry Kindite, and that's that. And then, after you do all that business, you want to make your way back to Alfred, and he will give you these sleigh bells. What the sleigh bells are going to do is that's going to give you the chance of getting Merry Braybug. And how you get Merry Braybug is you're going to need to go down to these snowy hills, aka the little snowy village that, if my computer wasn't all that bad. Anyway, if it could render a little farther, it's the village over there, where you got the grouty skin. I don't remember. I honestly don't. But anyways, the little village up here, it is taking me way too long. I'm probably just playing a clip of it anyways. I don't know why I'm actually walking all the way over here. But this village up here, there's the peaks. Pretty obvious what the peaks are. It'll be marked by a little question mark icon. Basically, once you're on the peaks, you're going to want to go into your bag, look up bells or whatever you want to look up, click the item, click use, and there's a chance that Braybug will spawn somewhere on the peaks, and then you just collect it and hope that there's not like 18 other people on the peaks as well trying to get Braybug at the same time, and they take it from you. And while you're there at the snowy hills trying to get Braybug, which is probably the hardest one to get, to be honest, at least as of right now, you might as well rest around in one of the little houses as a Merry skin. Yeah, you want to be a Merry skin, so most people probably have Merry Minnart. It's probably the easiest one to get, so if you have Merry Minnart, or if you have any Merry skin in general from this new event, you want to go into one of the houses up there, and you want to just rest by one of the fireplaces. I don't know if you specifically need to sit down, because that is what I did. I sat down next to the fireplace. I don't know if you actually need to sit or not, but that's what I did, so just for good measure, I would recommend sitting down. And then after around a minute or so, you should get Merry Ovelin. And lastly, for Merry Cactikid, which I guess some could argue is a little bit harder to get than Braybug, because Braybug just kind of requires a lot of RNG. For Merry Cactikid, you are going to need to collect 25 snowballs and 10 pieces of coal. And of course, as before mentioned with getting Merry Kindite, if you want coal, go into the caves. They spawn there on the rocks. Mine up however you need. You can get more than 10. It does not matter. Just get some of the coal. And then also, in order to get snowballs are collected from avalanches. And in order to cause an avalanche, you're going to need to use a move like Earthquake. I think there's another move that works, like Sonic Screech, or some sort of like screeching, like scream move. But most people, I think, probably know about Earthquake. But yeah, just use something like Earthquake up on the snowy hills here, or the Sonic Scream, whatever that is. And then an avalanche will spawn, and basically you want to run into all of the giant snowballs that come running down the hills. And you're going to want to try to collect 25 of them, and then after you do that, you want to talk to the snowman over here. Because this snowman is lonely and he needs a friend. Ain't that relatable? Anyways, you just make him a friend, because that's what you do in life, is you make friends out of snowballs and a bunch of coal. And after you do that, you get Merry Cactikid. And your quest for all the Merry skins is over. Until sometime next week when they bring Merry Poigon and Crimortar, and I swear Poigon is going to be really difficult because it's Poigon. And now, of course, everyone's favorite part of the video that they definitely don't just skip, because what is the point in watching it? The showcase. And of course, we'll just start off in order because it's convenient and who cares. Merry Kindite turns into a piece of coal, because, you know, it makes sense to what you did in order to unlock it, so why not just make it look like that? Honestly, probably my favorite, at least as of now, my favorite skin of this event. I really like just like the cracking molten, like flames or lava. Like, it just looks pretty nice. It looks more like a costume for the Etherean instead of just a whole complete skin. I quite like it. Now for Merry Minnart is a little bit of a different case, because Minnart recently just got a slight remodel. Well, I mean, its design hasn't really changed all that much, unless we're talking about Harfin. Harfin kind of changed a lot, but Minnart got a remodel to where now it's a singular mesh, skinned mesh thing instead of a bunch of whole separate parts. But that's something you can enjoy looking at on your own. What I'm showing off is Merry Minnart. And Merry Minnart turns into a piping bag of what I assume is strawberry icing, or it's just pink icing because, I don't know, food coloring. And then its mutations, I can never just not call them anyways, its mutations, it turns into a gingerbread fish. Again, I might be a little bit biased because I just really like singular mesh things and it looks really nice. But these Ethereans look really nice. I really love the texturing work on this, you know? It's very unique. Now, Merry Ovelin doesn't have too much of a change, but Ovelin is a bit of a hard one to kind of come up with drastic skin ideas for. But I feel like they made it work, you know? It definitely works for what it is. They basically turned Ovelin from an oven to a fireplace. Like, the idea was basically sitting right there for him. So now, instead of just having a light beam in there as its face, it now has not a campfire, it now has logs or whatever. What was... Oh, okay. And yeah, that basically goes throughout the whole mutation. Although Stolum and I forget the name of the final... Stolum and Golvin have a little stocking around their neck, which I find to be very cute. Merry Carapinch, I don't exactly need to go in-game in order to show off because it doesn't have any mutations. I swear I remember they said they were going to give it a mutation one day, but I'm not going to try to force it. Anyways, basically just kind of normal Carapinch in a way, except red and white. But don't get me wrong, I like Carapinch already. It's a cute little skin, so I ain't complaining about just a different colored Carapinch. Carapinch is good on its own already. There's not much you can really do to make it even better. But moving on, we will be showcasing Cactikid. Turns into a snowman in a pot. I have no idea. It sure is a cute little fella. This is the only one that I actually haven't seen the whole evolution line for. So this is actually going to be a surprise for me as well. It sure, man, those eyes are, oh, that is wonderful. Really love the eyes on this thing. Is this going to be the exact same? Yes. God, this is, I think this might be my new favorite skin. Just look at that. That is absolute peak male body right there. I absolutely love that. That's now my new favorite skin of this event. Moving on. And lastly, we have Merry Braybug, which basically just turns it into a deer. A reindeer, of course. Because it can't be Christmassy if we don't got a reindeer instead of a normal deer. Anyways, it just turns Braybug into a deer. Gives the nose into a big red clown glowy nose. Gives him little antler horn things, you know. I'm gonna get out of the barn because the lighting is looking weird on the thing. Basically, the mutations carry on the same idea, pretty much just a slight recolor, a little bit of changes like the pattern on the back, the antlers growing more, and of course, the red nose. And then final mutation actually gets rid of the wings that Braybug, I literally didn't even pay attention to the name of this thing. Anyways, it gets rid of the wings that this thing is probably known for, maybe not, I don't know, and instead replaces it with big antlers with bells on them because it looks kind of cool. Look at that. And then there's just random little particle effects coming off the side of it. Why? I don't know, but it's got snowflakes coming off of it, which is pretty neat. I still don't know why. But anyways, that's about it for this video. I believe I've covered everything as of now. If there's anything I missed, I will just put a big block of text on the screen. And hopefully I didn't miss anything because I don't want to do that. But anyways, the next part of this event will come out eventually. And I don't know, it's going to be Merry Poigon and Merry Crimortar. What are those going to look like? I don't know. Are they in the Etheria game? Maybe. I didn't see them. Maybe they're there. I don't know. But anyways, those are going to come out later. As well as the special event items. I don't know what that means. Maybe just like the weird boosts that they've been doing lately. Like the PvP focused items. Probably that. But with that is the end of this video. And I will see you again next time.